Good morning, everyone. Today I want to share with you a new video, and this video is about patients asking you the question, especially when you discuss treatment options with them. It's like, why so expensive? So let's say they tell them a crown is going to cost this much, and they reply to you, it's like, oh, why is so expensive? And what is the best way to respond to that question? First, for credibility, my name is Khaled. I have been a dentist for 20 years. So I took my practice, Lakeside Dental Spa, over the course of 14 years from 1 chair to 10 chairs and from 3 staff members to 40 staff members. And you can check my details below for credibility. So when a patient asks a question, I will tell you first what not to do. What not to do is try to justify the price by saying, oh, we have to use a lab and the lab costs this much. We have to use certain materials and the material costs this much. And we have to pay for our staff and the staff costs this much. You don't have to justify your cost. If you try and justify your cost, patients can interpret that they're trying to hide something and you're trying to justify it too much. So for me, I'll keep it very simple, and I'll tell you my response. When you say, why is it so expensive? Firstly, before they even ask the question, whenever I'm discussing any treatment options, I'm always discussing also payment plans options. The reason, because not every patient is ready financially to pay a lot of money. For some patients, $10,000 is a lot of money, and I have other patients, $10,000 is nothing. Their income is so high, and $10,000 for them is really not a lot of money. So for me, I always like to discuss payment plans to make it easier for patients. So I will tell the patients, if their plan is, let's say, $10,000, it's going to cost $10,000, but probably most patients will do it on a payment plan. On a payment plan, it's going to be like $100 a week or $125 a week or something like that. So the weekly payments makes it easier for patients to accept and makes it more affordable. My role is to find solutions for my patients to make things easier for them to get access to the most optimal and best dentistry. So if the patient say, why it's so expensive, and I talk about payment plan, I will tell them, look, I'm really glad that you asked this question. It's really okay to ask that. So make it sound normal for them to ask this. Don't make them feel embarrassed about it. But I will tell them, let's go back. My understanding is you wanted this crown because this tooth is broken and you want something to put on this tooth to make it stronger so it can last for a long time. You don't have to worry about them. So for me to give you something of good value that will last you for all those years and you'll be happy with, you don't have to come back with a lot of complications, that is a price I think would be fair to supply you with something like that and without cutting any corners or without to do any compromise. So it is the price that I have to do for you, and I hope you see the value in it. And on a payment plan, it's going to be cost this much. So I'm shifting this patient's focus towards value. What is the value to get that? Let's say you talk about a smile makeover or orthodontics. Then I will go back again. I will say, why so expensive? Like, okay, let's go back again. I understand that you have a wedding in 9 months, and in this wedding you want to have a beautiful smile for the wedding. Is that correct? Like, yeah, that's correct. How much value? How important for you to have this beautiful smile that you want it to be right there, ready for you on time, that you'll be happy with? Oh, it's really important. Then, that is a price that I think would be fair to get you these results. So always focus on the value instead of trying to justify why your cost is this way. And also try to shift them towards a payment plan as well. So if we do it on $125 a week, would it be okay with you? And shift them towards that. Now, sometimes, if I feel that the patient is a shopper, and sometimes they give you some clues that they are shopping around, I can be a little bit slightly more direct and more bold with them. And I'll ask them, okay, when you say expensive, are you comparing this to what exactly? I need to understand from you. Are you comparing this to? And I will pause, and they will tell me, there's another dentist down the road that they're marketing their implants for half your price, for example. Again, it's important to know what they're comparing you to. And I'll be very honest, look, I think, again, you're coming here for me because you want my opinion and, you want something that will last for a long time. You want to have minimal complications. You want to have minimal downtime as well. That is, I think, the price that I would offer you for something like that. But of course, if you want to go for someone else who can provide you a cheaper price, I have no problem with that. So I step back more. I'm happy for you to go there. If price is the most important factor for you, not value, or price is what's really going to make you decide which dentist you want to be your dentist for the long term, if that's the only deciding factor, I might not be the right fit for you. Because for me, I want to have a long relationship with you as my patient. And if you only value me based on cost, I might not be the right dentist for you. So I'm stepping back more. I'm focusing on value and let them go somewhere else if they want to go cheaper. I'm not going down the competition on price, I'm not going to try to match the price of another dentist. I'm just going to simply remind them of the value of what they're getting with me. And if they want cheaper, if their cost is their only factor, honestly, I don't think they are the right patient for you as well. Because once you have a complication or any problem and they don't trust you enough and they only want you because you're the cheapest dentist, I don't think you will have a long, good relationship with this patient. Anyway, that's how I respond to it. Keep it simple, focus on value, don't justify your cost. If you want to get a little bit more bold, try to ask them, what are they comparing you to? So you're comparing you to another dentist down the road, overseas dentistry, and that's when you have a bit more information to, again, shift their focus towards the value. What value are you giving them compared to what they're comparing you to? If you find the information helpful, make sure you like and share it with your friends and colleagues. If you want to hear more about my videos, subscribe to my channel and you'll be notified when more videos are released. Thank you so much for listening to me. It means a lot to me.